Support local, not social. So recently, Netflix have released a docu-reality series called Singapore Social. Apparently, the docu-series is about a group of Singaporeans and their life dealing with everyday issues and all that. Jim Bang Bang. I first heard about it through a friend of mine. No thank you for it. I've watched the trailer. I wanted 2 minutes of my life back. Singapore Social is basically about a group of Singaporeans, mainly consists of this group of people who are prominent in the social network and the industry. The six people are May Tan, who's a social influencer and also from some fashion family that I probably don't give a shit. And why they chose her is because she appeared on magazine and went to New York for a shoot and all. The second one is Paul Foster. Paul Foster is actually pretty known in the acting industry. He has done shows like with famous Korean celebrities and Filipino celebrities and Indian celebrities and that celebrities, and I think he don't have money, that's why he's doing Netflix. The third person is Nicole Ong. She's apparently some entrepreneur. What? Entrepreneur, very hard to pronounce. Nicole Ong is some entrepreneur and in some Singapore chapter of I don't know what as well, but yeah, she's basically in that line of shit. The fourth one is Tabitha Nauzer. She's probably pretty known in the local industry for being part of Singapore Idol, and apparently she opened for Khalid in one of his tours in Singapore. That's what I know of Tabitha Nauzer though. So let's get this mother crawl! The fifth one is Whiny. Apparently he's a Singaporean that studied in Manchester or UK or London, I don't know what. Started his YouTube channel doing videos and all. He got famous for one video, I think. He's probably the prominent one because he has a beard, just like me. Yeah! But my beard better, bro. Joking. All beard, same beard, beard. Last but not least is Suki Singapura. That's not her real name. She's a burlesque dancer and she goes by the name of Suki Singapura. Just like my name, Fierce Grinder. That's not my real name, or is it? I kinda have a little bit more respect for Suki because she has done some global charity effort for women. The Shaman Project that's based in UK. I mean, for that, hats off to you, but shouldn't have done the show, bro. Shouldn't have done the show. Most of the time, this reality show sucks. But I still watch it because of the drama and the fights. So there's a backlash for Singapore Social. Apparently, a lot of local Singaporeans went on to the YouTube trailer to comment on how shit the show is. And even from the comments, you can actually see how bad it is. From the last time that I checked, it was almost the same amount of likes and dislikes. That says a lot. I don't really want to talk about Singapore Social much because honestly, a show that you can just put on at a gathering with some friends, laugh at the bullshit of it, pick parts that you can make fun of, I guess. But here's the thing, Paul Foster actually posted on his social media for those people who hated the show. He basically called us haters, told us to watch the whole series and we will appreciate it. All of my friends have watched the show and all couldn't last 5 to 10 minutes. That says a lot, bro. So Paul Foster, if by any reason you're watching this, I have nothing against you, man. Really nothing against you. But if your show is shit, it's shit. There's really nothing you can say or do about it to salvage the show. So continue being shit, cause I have a feeling this show is not going to continue in the next season. If it does continue in the next season, good for you, more money. True facts, bro. True facts. As I was saying, the show had a very bad backlash. Basically, a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of people that I see online discussing about the show, nobody likes it. If you want to watch it to enjoy the beautified version of Singapore, by all means go ahead, man. The funny thing is, I actually have done a video before this one about Singapore Social. It didn't feel right for me to do the video. So instead of this video talking and bashing about Singapore Social, I decided to introduce to everyone true Singaporean show that I really encourage everyone to watch it when it's out. It's called Invisible Stories. It will be released in January 2020 on HBO. Basically focus on different aspects of the HDB life. It's not a reality show, but from the different episode synopsis that I read, this is Singapore. Just to quote a few examples, there's one episode, it's about the life of a single mom and how she copes dealing with autistic kid. The other episode is about a taxi driver who's a medium. In the day, he drives the taxi, and in the night, he tries to cure people who are affected by dark arts or affected by evil spirits and all. By doing that, he gets into trouble with some really malicious spirits. Another episode is about three friends who run a brothel, how their relationship works out between each other and also running the brothel at the same time. One more episode that I thought was pretty interesting as well from the synopsis is the love story. Yes, I said it, love story, but hold on there. The love relationship between a construction worker from Bangladesh and a domestic worker from Indonesia. How they cope with the reality of people, dirty eyeing them, not agreeing with a relationship like that. In the current society of Singapore, there are a lot of construction workers and domestic workers that are actually in all kinds of relationship, like even sexual relationship as well. It's really interesting. So it's a very mixed cultural, multiracial kind of show. To commemorate the launch of Invisible Stories, they actually got a competition set up for young filmmakers to submit their short films, their take and their aspect into HDB living life and what kind of stories they can come up with. I think the winner will get a shot at doing one episode, if I'm not wrong though. This kind of thing that you actually really appreciate. Kudos to HBO Asia for doing that. I'm actually really looking forward to Invisible Stories. The first episode comes out on January 5th. Really encourage international audiences to actually watch and have a look what is the real life of Singaporeans in Singapore. Not that Singapore Social glitz and glamour, not those kind of shit. Invisible Stories tackle real issues citizens of Singapore faces every day. Thank you very much for watching my video. I have strong feelings and strong hope for the show Invisible Stories. Please do like, subscribe my channel, hit the bell notification, do check out my older videos as well. Do check out Invisible Stories. The first episode will be out on January 5th, 2020. Thank you HBO Asia. Thank you Invisible Stories. Showing what Singapore is truly. Yeah, I'm from Singapore. What the